Hi there, guys. Just doing a little sort of 2-day report on my root nerds. So I have put 12 different varieties in here, and it was less than 48 hours ago. So this isn't going to make sense when I release these videos because I'm on holiday. But today is actually the 20th. And this was delivered on the 18th. Sorry, just noticing that's magnetic. So yeah, these were delivered on the 18th. This was delivered on the 18th, and you know, it sat around for like half a day before I got around to using it. So 2 days ago, and it's like first thing in the morning on the 20th. So there hasn't even been 48 hours yet. So I wouldn't expect to sort of see anything. Well, in 48 hours, I suppose you can expect to see a tiny little tail pop out of some. Now, I'll just zoom out a tad so you can see my list. But here are the cultivars in there, number 1, Caribbean landrace, they're over 10 years old. And number 6, good grass, that's probably 30 to 40 years old. Well, the label said 1980, so you know, I can't verify that and how old good grass is, but the Caribbean landrace, I've had those for for approximately 10 years, and they would have been a couple of years old when I got them. So I can definitely verify that the Caribbean landrace are 10 years old, and I've grown them before. I grew one before. But it's 20 weeks. It's 20 weeks in flower, so fuck that. Yeah, and the chemo, they're all a test. So the chemos, I chose the crappiest looking chemo. Like, none of them were tiger skin, as an example. You know, they were all like the plain white ones, blah blah blah. So I just wanted to test the worst ones. And then from 7 down, that's all Mario's from THC. They're going in my 5x5 next tent, and I need to sex them. So that's just a regular germination there. So that's what we've got in there. And if I turn it this way around, we might lose a bit. I don't know. Let me see. Okay, if I just do that. So number 1 is the Caribbean landrace. I'm not expecting to see anything in here. Oh, that one's got a tail. Mr. Christmas, if you're watching, root nerds will get it first time. So let's just put that down there. So that's Caribbean, and okay, so then we've got my 4 chemos. So that's chemo 4, the freak. Nothing so far. And that's chemo 6. Again, nothing so far. Sorry, there's a banging behind me and I'm the only person here, so that was weird. Oh my god, look at those. So that's chemo, that's chemo 7. They're done. In less than 48 hours, they are done. They need to be in soil today, but they are done. Okay. And then chemo 8. Sorry if that's not on camera, it's just that looks like a tail that I've... Oh no, that's hard plastic. Okay. That's fine. Don't know what that is. I thought I'd pulled a tail off then. But there's one of those with a tail, see? One of them's out, a couple days more, and that'll be ready to go into soil. And what do we got? Oh, good grass. Okay, so this is that single good grass. And that's, like I say, 40 years old. I wasn't expecting that to pop just yet. I should say I've used a hydrogen peroxide solution in this, so water and hydrogen peroxide, and so I'm hoping that's glow sticks. 7, yes, that's glow sticks. Oh, come on. Okay, sorry Mario, I don't mean to be doubting you at all, but those seeds did not look finished. Maybe they were just very light in colour, but when I looked at that packet, I didn't think a single one of those was going to germinate. I'm sorry, I didn't trust you there, Mario. And then we've got Cake Wars. So we've got 3 of those, one of them's popped already. Let's just move you back on the pad there. And then, so 2 out of 3 of those have popped. That's Cake Wars. No, I'm lying, that's Melon Milk. And then, oh yeah, they're almost ready. So that's Stuffed Melons, almost ready. And then 2 out of 3 of those have popped. That's the Candied Pineapple, and then we've got Grape Whistle in the last one. And all 3 of those are popped, and they're probably going to be ready for soil at the end of today. So, less than 48 hours, 24 hours for most of the newer ones, and then obviously the 2, even the Caribbean landrace. Now, let me explain something about those Caribbean landraces, right? I don't know if you know about blockweed. Most people in the States know about blockweed, but it comes from Mexico, but we get it. We tend to get it from the Caribbean over in the UK, and you can get some Thai, but not so much. But it comes in massive blocks. But what happens is it's a wild field where some young entrepreneur will have found a field where he can just go out, get free weed, and it's completely pollinated. So you've got males, females, twigs, seeds, everything. They literally just chop the whole plant down, stick it in a great big pile. It goes into a compressor, and then you get like little compressed bricks out like this. Like an ounce will weigh something like. An ounce will weigh, like literally a little round disc like that will weigh an ounce. It's insane. But then that's obviously stuck in some sort of container, shipped over to the UK,